Hello YouTubers, how you all doing? Another video. This time we're going to talk about Lee, the film star Kate Winslet as Lee Miller, Alexander Skarsgård as Roland Penrose, Andrea Riseborough as Audrey Withers, Josh O'Connor as Anthony Penrose, he plays the son, Andy Samberg as Dari Sheshman, Marion Cotillard as Selena Diane, Norman Merlant as Nash Enroad, James Murray as Colonel Spencer. This is a bio. I've never heard of Lee Miller. The only time I knew about her is when I heard about this film. This film is amazing. I went on YouTube, I went to Wikipedia, I read about her, watched videos about her. What she's been through was amazing. A photographer in the war, having all these lovers, becoming a model at Vogue, and then a famous photographer, taking pictures in the war zones, taking a picture in Hitler's bath, having a son. If it wasn't for her son discovering her photos in the attic, no one would know about her. What an extraordinary woman, what an extraordinary film. I want her to win the Oscar. I would like her to be nominated for everything. Golden Globes, the Oscars, you name it, let her be nominated for it. The BAFTAs. Kate Winslet deserves it to win the Oscar for her portrayal as Lee Miller. If you like my review, please leave a comment. If you like my video, please subscribe. Whatever you're doing, have an amazing day, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye for now. Hello YouTuber, next video. This time we're going to talk about Conclave, the film starring Ralph Fiennes as Lawrence, John Lithgow as Tremble, Joseph Madley as Nicotina, Lucinia Mercepti as Ardeni, Stanley Tucci as Bellini, Isabel Rossellini as Sister Agnes, Vicente Follow as Guzio. Director of this film is Edward Berger, the guy that won the Oscar and directed All Quiet on the Western Front, which he won the Oscar for that film. Wow. I'm lost for words. I am a Catholic. I go to a Jesuit church near me in London, and as you know, the Pope is sick, and my church is a Roman Catholic church. It's run by Jesuits, and Pope Francis, the new Pope at the minute, is sick in hospital. They might have to get a new Pope if he passes away, so we'll be praying for him in our church because we are Roman Catholics. The point I'm trying to make is that this film is almost reality. It's becoming a true story. In this film, they try to find a new Pope, select a new Pope, which is Ralph Fiennes' job, Lawrence. Then there's conspiracy theories. It is an amazing, I say it again, amazing film. The acting gets you tense. Everything. Edward Berger was meant to direct the new Oceans film, Oceans 14. He's not doing it now, and I wish he was, because he will make a good director for it, honestly. Wow, this film is amazing. I say it again, amazing, and I really hope you get to watch it. And I wish it won Best Film at the Oscars. I wish it won Best Actor for Ralph Fiennes. I wish it won Best Supporting. I wish it won most stuff because it deserves it. This would definitely a film I remember, and I definitely have to add it to my DVD collection. I can't give away no more what happened in the film. You have to watch it yourself, guys, and I hope you do. Guys, if you like my video, please leave a comment. If you like my video, please subscribe. Have a very good one, guys. Bye for now. Hello YouTubers, another video. This time we're going to talk about The Return. The film starring Ralph Fiennes as Odysseus, Charlie Plummer as Techimus, that would be his son, Julie Binoche as Penelope, that would be his wife. But first, before I talk about the plot of the movie, let me talk about Ralph Fiennes. He having an extraordinary year, truly, seriously. Today's Sunday, and he played in a film called Conclave about finding a new Pope. And this year, we had this sad news that Pope Francis died this year. And now you got a new Pope, Pope Leo, an American Pope. And that film was good. Conclave. He should have won an Oscar for it, Best Actor. But I'm not going to go into that. If you see my other videos about my Oscar winners and nominations, you can find out more there. And he's got another film coming out this year, 28 years later. And that film also starring Jack O'Connell, who was in Sinners, which I didn't mention on my last video. He's an extraordinary actor, and he's starring Odysseus in this film, The Return. A man who goes back to his island of Etisia. He goes back as an old man, but no one knows who he is because he's acting like an old man, a tramp basically. He wants to be in disguise, and in the meantime his island's going to shit, truly going to shit. Men want to marry his wife because they think he's not coming back anymore. His son's not getting the respect he deserves. There's slavery time, people going hungry. Wow. But he does come back, and he gets back his wife doing the bow and arrow. The reason I'm talking about this film because Christopher Nolan is making it next year, The Odyssey, and I can't wait to see that film. That film will be starring Matt Damon as Odysseus, Tom Holland as the son, Prometheus, and Anne Hathaway will play Penelope. I even got the book right here, which I will read way before the film comes out next year. The differences between the two films is that in this film, The Return, he's over in an island. In that film, the one Christopher Nolan is making, is going to go through his whole story of 20 years, the Trojan War, everything. And I can't wait for it. Christopher Nolan is an amazing director, and this will be an epic film. Since he's won the Oscar for Oppenheimer, you know he's going to do a good job. Guys, if you like my video, please leave a comment. If you like my channel, please subscribe. And I'm telling you, watch this film, The Return. Prepare yourself for The Odyssey, because you know it's going to be an epic film. Guys, bye for now. Hello YouTubers, how you all doing? Hope you had a good Christmas so far. Merry Christmas to you all. The reason I took so long to make a video after all this time because I've been unwell, going through a lot of things. Now I'm getting better and I'm going to concentrate on doing my video. So as a Christmas present from me to you, we are going to talk about Deadpool movie. The film starring Ryan Reynolds as Wade Wilson, Deadpool, Emma Cohen as Cassandra Nova, Catherine King as Laura Kenny. She plays X-23. Rob Denery as Peter. Hugh Jackman as Logan. Yes! Matthew McFadden as Mr. Paradox. Monica Monaghan as Vanessa. She's the girlfriend of Wade Wilson in Deadpool. You know I get the names wrong sometimes. You know that already now. Leslie as Blind Owl. Before I talk about the cameos in the film, let's talk about who made the film. That is Sean Levy. He worked with Ryan Reynolds twice before making this. That was for Free Guy and the other project. The other project I have not seen. I got Netflix now so I can see it anytime. He directed and produced this film. Ryan Reynolds is an actor, producer and writer on Deadpool Wolverine. It's his baby and he done extraordinarily well in this one. I saw this film 10 times. I loved it. I loved the beginning of it. NSYNC, Bye Bye Bye, love it. Hugh Jackman, it was good to see him again. The man played Logan, one of my favourite films of the X-Men universe. I really like that film, but seeing him and Ryan Reynolds together, knowing they're good friends, that was good. I also love the song Madonna, Like a Prayer. The girl can sing. Madonna is one of my favourite singers and I really loved it. Honestly, I did. That really suited when they're going to fight all the Deadpools. This is a multiverse film. He has to save his world. He has to team up with Logan. He has to team up with the cameos in the film, which are Blade, Wesley Snipes, yes, Happy Hogan, as played by John Furrier. He didn't really team up with him. He wanted a job from him, to be honest. Chris Evans as Johnny Storm, not Captain America, which I thought he was going to be. Jennifer Garner as Elektra, yes. It was good to see her. But Channing Tatum as Gambit. I really love his character. Really like what he did. I've been waiting to see him. Channing Tatum is one of the best in the film. But Wesley Snipes, there will only be one Blade, and that is true. I cannot see another Blade. And Henry Cavill as the Cavalry. That was a good cameo in the film. All the Wolverines. What can I say? I really like this film. I enjoyed it. I can't wait to see it again on Disney Plus DVD. Guys, watch it. If you like my video, subscribe. If you like my review, please leave a comment. This was one of the best films I've seen. It will be my top 10, which I will do soon. If you like it, bye for now. Hello YouTuber, we're going to talk about Anora, but before we do that, let's talk about the Oscars night again. I never thought Anora would win 5 Academy Awards, the Oscars. 5. I absolutely thought it was going to be The Brutalist will wipe it out. Emily Perez will destroy it. The Substance, a complete unknown, but Anora. I saw it once, and then after the Oscars I saw it again. It was such an amazing watching the Oscars last week Sunday, the 3rd of March, from Cynthia Erivo and Andrea Grande, the Defying Gravity, little monologue from Wicked, and then you had the James Bond tribute, which I said before should have been done a lot better, because should have brought the old James Bond. They should have had more music. I had a proper tribute to it, because it's gone to Amazon now. That will never be the same again, to be honest. And you had all the awards and the music and the passing away of those who has lost their life this year. Tribute to them. James O'Joe and Wicked. Wow. But Anora, the film starring Mickey Madison, which I don't even know this girl, as Annie, Mark Entling as Ivan, Rochi Tomlinson as Gornick, Yura Bosova as Igor, Karine Kennelly as Taurus, directed by Sean Baker. This guy directed Tangerine and Florida Project, which I never watched. 5 Academy Awards, like I said. Best Actress, Best Film, Best Director, Best Producer, Best Original Screenplay. It was wicked, man. Wicked. And this is just like a adult version of Pretty Woman, but with more laugh in it. When I was in America, I've been to a strip club. In London, I've been to a strip club. I've seen dancers before, sex workers. Why? Because I'm single. I got no kids. I'm an uncle. So a man needs his needs. He needs to have a good time as well. But that film about her character, Mickey Madison's character, Annie, marrying Ivan and then trying to get a divorce. It was just funny as well. And then at the end, she's saved like Cinderella. I don't know what, it's had everything in the film. Laughter, drama, intrigue, erotica. It had everything what you need in the film. Pretty Woman is one of my favourite films, but this is next to it. I don't know where they will be on my top 10 of the year, but we will find out at the end of 2025. But for now, I would definitely want to watch it again. I would definitely get this on DVD, and I would definitely remember as one of my favourite films of the year. One of my favourite films, because there's still a long way to go. Have an amazing day, guys. If you enjoy my video, please leave a comment. If you like my channel, subscribe. Until we meet again, bye for now. Hello YouTubers, how you all doing? Really hope you had a very good Sunday. I know I did. What did you get up to on this beautiful day, wherever you are? Really nice and sunny in London, England. I hope it is for you. A lot of films to catch up on, a lot of films I watched, a lot of reviews I need to do. So let's get on with it. The first review will be Sinners. Wow, this film blew me away. I will tell you why in a minute, but let me talk about who's in it. Michael B. Jordan, he plays 2 characters, 2 twins, Smoke and Stack. Meryl Catton as Semi Moore, cousin of Smoke and Stack. So William as Julia. Andrea Ward Hammond as Ruthie. Jack O'Connell as Remick. Tania L. Jackson as Beatrice. Yoha as Bocho. Helena Hall as Lisa Shaw. Delroy Linroy as Delta Slim. Jeremy Lawson as Perlin, and Haley Stanfield as Mary. Wow. But this has to go to writer, director, producer of this movie, Ryan Coogler. And you know what? He made 4 films with Michael B. Jordan, which is Fugitive Station, their first film, Creed, their second, and 2 Black Panther films. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. You know what? This is not about the vampires in the film. It's the brotherly love That's what I enjoyed the most. Yes, you got the KK, you got the racism, you got blacks, people working the cotton field. But I saw more brotherly love. Like the music truly got to me. Miles Cotton, the guy can sing. Sing! His voice, wow. Delroy Lindroy playing the guitar. You know what? He was meant to be in the new Blade movie, which they were meant to make with Mahershala Ali. He dropped out of it. I think he even helped write the script, and now he's in this vampire movie. Good choice, because this film's amazing. Basically, the twins, Stack and Smoke, they come back from Chicago after they worked for Al Capone. They made all this money, and now they went up at a juke joint. Juke joint meaning like a bar where they can eat food, play dominoes or whatever they do in there, and drink and party and kiss and have sex and all the things that normal things go on in a club. And the vampires come. They want to make them all the vampire. They want to change the world. But that bit occurred in the third act, and that was shit anyway. I love the aspect of the KK clan, the racism, the brotherly love, the black folks getting together, the 1930s. I loved it. I absolutely did. And I can't express that you have to watch this film, guys. Honestly, you stay at the end, not towards the end. You stay right until the end because there's an end scene credit, and that was even better than the actual film itself. Haley Steinfeld, the girl was in Bumblebee. The girl was in Pitch Perfect. I first saw her in True Grit, the remake starring Matt Damon. She was good in the film. Infected is a zombie. She bites one of the twins, her boyfriend, and he turns to a vampire. And then the other one shoots all the racist people. And towards the end, he dies. But the story explains more. But it's the music, the atmosphere. You had faith. You had evil. Guys, I can't describe it anymore. You have to watch it. The acting was good. The music was good. The story was good. After 25 years, Ryan Coogler got the right to this film. But I hope he doesn't make a sequel. You will fuck it up. Never make a sequel to this film. You can do spin-off, but not a sequel to this film. Michael B. Jordan has got Creed 4. He's going to direct. He's got a remake of the Thomas Crown Affair, which will be good. I can't wait to see what they do next together. Guys, if you like my channel, please subscribe. If you like my video, and leave a comment about the film, please. I really want to know your thoughts because I know this film was amazing. Guys, truly enjoy your Sunday, whatever you are doing, and we will definitely speak soon. Bye for now. Good evening, YouTubers. How you all doing? Really hope you had a good day wherever you are. It's been such a beautiful day in London. It's amazing. Summer's definitely here, and I hope it's hot wherever you are. I watched a movie, Karate Kid Legends, tonight, and second time I watched it, Cineworld Enfield. Sitting in my car now after the movie, reflecting on it, and I really have to do a review on it, which I'm going to do right now. I absolutely love this film. I'm a big Karate Kid fan. Love Cobra Kai, the original Karate Kid films, the next Karate Kid, the film starring Jackie Chan and Jaden Smith. That's Will Smith's son. Really, this film made me emotional as well. Okay, Karate Kid Legends. The film starring Jackie Chan as Mr. Han, the uncle. Ben Wang, he's the new guy on the block as Lee Fung. He plays the son. Joshua Jackson as Victor Lemlin. Sadie Stanley plays his daughter. Ming Na Wang as Dr. Fung plays the mum of Ben Wang's character, Lee Fung. But you know where I first saw her? In Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. She plays Melinda Wing. I love that series. I absolutely love it. And she's also pretty as well. Ralph Macchio, we know who he is. The original guy from Karate Kid. Daniel LaRusso, Amorous Knight. He plays Connor. You're always going to get a bad boy. That's him. You're always going to get an ex-boyfriend. That's his character. This film relates to the original Karate Kid and to Karate Kid because one stars Daniel LaRusso, the other stars Mr. Han, and they come together in the film. There's history, and all that's because Mr. Miyagi. If you've seen Cobra Kai, if you've seen the original Karate Kid, you know who I mean. I'm not going to spoil it too much, to be honest. It's something you have to watch for yourself, and you don't need to watch the original Karate Kid to understand this film, or Cobra Kai. It's got Kung Fu, karate mixed together, set in New York. Basically, it's just a boy that moved to New York from China. That is Ben Wang's character, Li Feng, and he moves with his mum. And he goes to school, gets trouble, gets bullied. He has to fight back, meets the girl. That is basically the story. But there's another story in it, and that connects to boxing. Joshua Jackson's character, Victor Lemblin, owns a pizza place, and he's in debt. So Ben Wang helps him become a better fighter, and then he falls for his daughter. And it goes back and forth from story to this story. I love the beginning of it. I love the story about the boxing. I love the love interest story between he and the girl. I love that. But Jackie Chan, when he comes in, I loved it. You can see elements of Jackie Chan in there. His stunt coordination in the film, the comedy aspect of it. I believe that I felt more of his character in Karate Kid. But Ben Wang, wow, what a talent. He's a martial art expert in real life. He's going to go far. He really is. At the end, there's like a little look back at Cobra Kai. I don't want to give too much away, but it's related to Cobra Kai at the end. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to give too much away. I don't want to give the story away too much. It's something you have to watch. Otherwise, if someone told me the whole film, I wouldn't have enjoyed it. So I'm not going to do the same to you guys. Watch it. I can't talk too much without giving too much away. And I'm not going to talk any more now. It's something you have to watch. But if you know the original Karate Kid film, if you've seen Cobra Kai, if you've seen Jackie Chan's Karate Kid with Jaden Smith, you know what I mean. If you like my channel, please subscribe. If you like my video, please leave a comment. Guys, have a wonderful day. Enjoy whatever you are doing. And I want to thank you again for subscribing to my channel. I am at 1,000. Let's make it 2,000. Let's make it 3,000. And with your help, guys, that is possible. Have a good one, and God be with you. Bye for now. Hello YouTubers, how you all doing? As you can see, I'm in the car with my little niece Destiny, and I think you know her by now.
Hi guys.
Okay, it's such a hot day. London, England, it is boiling. I felt like we're in the Caribbean, and my background is Caribbean and African. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to do a video, and that is How to Train Your Dragon. We watched it in Cineworld Cinema. Really a good film. Let's talk about who's in the film. Mason Themis as Hiccup, Gerald Butler as Stork, Nicole Parker as Astrid. That is Tanya Nugent's daughter, Nick Frost as Gobbler. The director, Dean Bliss, he's also the writer. You know, in the original cartoon, you had Jay Beshemer as Hiccup, America Ferris, Ugly Betty, she played Astrid, Craig Ferguson as Gobbler, and you had Gerald Butler as Stork. Again, Dean Bliss and Chris Sanders directed the cartoon. It is like Chad Celeste and David Leitch. They both directed the first John Wick, which I can't wait. You know, I mentioned that for because I'm watching Ballerina tonight with my friend, and I really can't wait to watch that film. And Chad Celeste was part of that as well. But Chad Celeste, he took over the franchise of John Wick. It's like Dean Bliss. He took over the franchise of How to Train Your Dragon from Chris Sanders. The film is amazing. I loved it. The cartoon got to me emotionally, but not my views we're going to hear from. We're going to hear the views of my little niece. Over to you.
I really think the movie was a really nice movie. I especially loved the 4DX. And I loved how like the seats were shaking. The air was like just like pops of air. Like sometimes in the bits of the movie, it kind of felt like someone was kicking you in the back because the seats like did like a special thing, which like pushes like a bit of the seat forward a bit, like so it feels like someone's punching you in the back or kicking you. It doesn't really hurt that bad, but I really like it, and I like the water splashing and all of that.
Yeah, it is amazing in 4DX. You guys should watch it, and especially the flying scenes. Hiccup, Toothless. You can see some of the blue screen. You can see some of it, no doubt about it. But that doesn't take away from the magic of the film. It's emotional. It's like a pet. It's like Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, it's like Lilo and Stitch, because in the movie they were drowning, and like Lilo and Stitch was drowning as well.
I know, and Chris Sanders was part of Lilo and Stitch, and he's part of How to Train Your Dragon. I can't believe the two are connected, and we both saw that film Lilo and Stitch, and we both enjoyed it. And I can't explain how much I really enjoyed this film. It is not my favourite film of the year. My favourite film will be Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. And I think this is my favourite film of the year for you, more than Lilo and Stitch.
Maybe, I don't really know. It's kind of like tied to Lilo and Stitch and How to Train Your Dragon, because it's kind of it's a tiny bit similar, but they both got their like bits where they're like being like.
It really is an amazing film, and if you can't see me properly, it's probably because it's getting dark. We're in the car, it's getting hot, maybe because of the sun, the light. But
so I really liked that it's kind of similar, because there's like in Lilo and Stitch.
Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that.
In Lilo and Stitch and How to Train Your Dragon, there's like both there's like two little children and then two little pets. Yeah. It's kind of like the same.
It is truly the same, and I'm not going to give away too much. I'm sure most of you seen it by now. Most of you must have done the cartoon. Look, you have a remake of the cartoon, all right? My favourite one is Cinderella, but directed by Kenneth Branagh, and Aladdin, directed by Guy Ritchie. Those are my two favourite remakes of cartoons into live action. But this is my third. I really enjoyed it, and I would definitely like to get it on DVD. I would definitely like to watch this again. Maybe I got so many films to watch this year. Like I said, I'm watching Ballerina tonight, but this film is amazing. We're gonna get hot. We're getting hot here.
Yeah, I'm really sweating a lot.
It's really getting hot. So we're gonna wrap this up soon. But I will say one thing, guys, watch this film. What would you give it 10 out of 10?
Probably like 8, 9 or 10.
I will give it a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, probably like a 9 or 10.
This is
so good.
It is very good, and especially when you watch it 4DX. If you like my channel, please subscribe. If you like my video, leave a comment. I would love your comments, and I would love to find out how you like this film, if you think this is the best live action, if you think that Universal should make the sequel, which they already planned. It's a greenlit, but let's hope it makes enough money so they can do all three of them. I'd love to see the next one, because in the cartoon, Kate Blanchett voiced the mum. I would love to see Kate Blanchett, because she's one of my favourite actors. I'd love to see in the second one if they bring her back like they did Gerald Butler. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up now. Have an amazing day, guys. As you can see, we're sweating, it's getting hot. I see. Bye bye, guys. Hello YouTubers, another video. This time we're going to talk about Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, or Mission Impossible 8 Part 2. The film starring Tom Cruise as Ethan Hunt, Hayley Atwell as Grace, Vince Reams as Luther Stickle, Simon Pegg as Benji Dunn, Eros Morel as Gabriel, Palm Clinton as Paris, Henry Christmas as Ketrit, Hannah Waddingham as Admiral Nelly, Timrell Tellerman as Captain Bedson, Shia Winham as Briggs, Angela Bassett, Erica Sloan, she plays the US President, Gary Tessner Dennis as Darius, director, producer, I think writer, Christopher McCoy. Let me tell you about this film. For one thing, it's the final film, and I feel sad about it, because I love the Mission Impossible series. And I watched this one about 6 times. I wanted it to be 7, but I don't think it's going to be cinema. But I am going to watch it on DVD. I will definitely get it on Netflix. I think it's going to go out on Netflix. I can't wait to watch it again. Before I go on about the bits that I love, this will be a spoiler review. Mission Impossible 3 is my favourite. Philip Seymour Hoffman as the body, as the baddie, not the body. Even though he killed a lot of people and made a lot of bodies, but this had a related to this film because the rabbit's foot, and he was the baddie in that one, and it's one of my favourite. But Mission Impossible 7 Fallout, I love that film. It is the stunts. Henry Cavill. In my last video I talked about Superman, and I said Superman, he was shit Superman, but in this one he was a good baddie in Mission Impossible Fallout. This had AI in it, the Eternity, which I'm trying to get in this film. It's a continuation from Dead Reckoning. AI entity. Wow, they're trying to stop it. Taking over the world. It had bombs. This film had submarines. It had planes. It had stunts. It had everything. Tom Cruise does his stunts perfectly well. The big one was in the last one, Dead Reckoning, where he jumped over the cliff. I saw that.
Train. The motorbike, is that the one you mean?
Yeah, he jumped over the cliff to get to the train with the motorbike, and that was excellent. And then he was fighting on the train. It's good. This one had a big scene at the end, the plane, and he's fighting Gabriel's character because he's trying to get the key. He's trying to stop the explosion because of the entity. Oh my days. I can relate to Tom Cruise because in what way? Scientology, because I understand it. Well, I'm not going to go into that so much, but I can relate to that. I love Tom Cruise. I love Top Gun Maverick. I love his other films, and you see some of that because he's on an aircraft ship here, and you see like it reminds you of Top Gun because you see a fighter jet taking off. This film, wow, Grace was good in it. Hayley Atwell's character, but Ving Rhames, oh, I feel bad that they killed him off. That was I never expect that. He tried to defuse a bomb. He said, I tried to remember the words, but he said, "This is what I'm born for. This is for me. What are we going to do? Retire?" It's, you know,
It was sad.
It was sad. And they also killed off Rebecca Ferguson in the last one. Yeah. And I said to myself, there were a couple that is meant to be his girl. He didn't even get to shag her first, man. That's the funny thing, man. You see the intimacy get in there. If you see the start of this film, you can see they look back through the films. From the first one, second one, third, fourth, fifth. They went back to history because this is the last one. And you see how he became Ethan Hunt, why he became Ethan Hunt. The story was amazing. You know what? To think that AI will be real in this world, and you think that it's going to have real life, and it's getting that way. Computers are everywhere now, and they are having mind of their own. You can speak to Google. You got Facebook. You got which is Meta now. You got Elon Musk. You got all these things inventing stuff. You got online banking, but that's been around. You got
all sorts.
You got all sorts.
Yeah.
I'm losing point. The main thing about this film is that they try to stop technology taking over. If they're turning to get in the wrong hands, it's all good. They work as a team. As I was saying, YouTubers, I like the bit in the snow when Grace was going to rescue Tom Cruise from the water. There's so many things happening, so many things to explain. I think we said enough. You have to watch the rest of the film now. All I say, it was amazing. The stunts were better in the other films. The stunts were better in the first part, Dead Reckoning. But this film was extraordinary. And what's he going to do now, Tom Cruise? Tell me. Who knows? Is he going to make another Top Gun? I heard he's going to make some Oscar-winning film because he wants to get an Oscar, and hope he does.
He's going to direct them or star?
No, he's going to star in it.
Okay.
He's got a film coming next year, and I don't know what he's going to do. We'll have to wait and see. But he's probably going to retire. Will that happen? I don't know. The man's over 60, and he wants to still do stuff. He looks good for his age, but but he's dating Anora and Oscar now, so maybe he's gonna spend time with her, and he needs all the energy for her, if you know what I mean. So I will.
Never know.
You never know, guys. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for subscribing. Keep on subscribing. Keep on leaving your comments. Keep on your likes. I love it. Without you guys, I wouldn't have a video now. And let me thank this guy again. He helped me on my first video, Superman.
Yep.
He did a bit on this video, Mission Possible, and I'm sure you might see him again soon. Guys, enjoy whatever you're doing. Bye. Hello YouTubers, how you all doing? Another video. This time we're going to talk about Thunderbolts. This video took me time to make. Why? Because I had to watch it again, and I watched it again, so virtually I watched it 3 times, and I had a lot to think about. Plus I wanted to do this video with my friend. That's why I'm doing it right now with him. So, who starred in the film? First off, Florence Pugh. She starred as Yelena blah blah. Sebastian Stan as Bucky Baines. Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Valentina Allegra de Florentina. Louis Pullman, Robert Reynolds, but his main name in the film is Sentry. David Harbour as Alexa Scofield. Red Guardian, he was funny. Hannah John Kieran, Eva Storr, Ghost. Aluka Kinnear as Alina Joko. Taskmaster. Turn over the page for me, please. 1 minute to turn over the page, guys. Wyatt Russell, John Walker, US Agent. Glendale Breastwinner as Mel. Ah, boy. This is virtually Black Widow 2. I love Black Widow because it starred Scarlett Johansson, and I'm a big Scarlett Johansson fan. Jurassic World Rebirth is coming out, and I can't wait to watch that because it stars Scarlett Johansson. Do you have to do homework for this film? Yes, you do. You would have to watch Black Widow. You would have to watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier, because there are a lot of characters in the film that were in the series and in the film. Sebastian Stan, Wyatt Russell were in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Florence Pugh was in Black Widow. David Harbour was in Black Widow. I really enjoyed this film. Why? Florence Pugh, I'm a massive fan of hers. Really, she is doing really well. She starred in a film with Andrew Garfield, We Live in Time. I did a review on that. One of my favourite films. I absolutely love her. Whatever she does, I will watch her. But she was the main star of the film. This film was funny. It mostly deals with mental health. And I said to you a moment ago that I had to watch it 3 times. I said to you I had to do a review of my friend. Why? Because I'm suffering mental health myself. I know what it's like. It's not a good feeling. Suicide thoughts, everything. Life keeps me going. If it wasn't for my family, I would not be here today. If it wasn't doing my YouTube channel, I would not be here today. If it wasn't for my friends, I would not be here today. So thank God. And he's the one that keeps me alive as well. The story of the film. Basically, they have to try and stop this guy's Sentry. They have to try and make peace in the world. They come together as a team. They have to work together to stop something. I want you to watch this film, guys. I really do. I'm going to pass you to my friend and he's going to talk more, because I need to think before I actually give my conclusion of what I think about this film. So over to you.
Well guys, I can only say I watched the movie once with my friend here. He's watched it 3 times. I can only tell you that from watching it, for me, seeing Florence Pugh in Black Widow, she did a good job. She carried that movie all the way. In this one, she does the same job. Playing a Russian character, lady character, Marvel character, his name is Yelena. As my friend says, it does deal with mental health issues. But for me, David Harbour's character is the Red Guardian, and Julia Dreyfus, who plays the Valentina, who creates a project that creates the Dark Century character, where the story fully will progress and develop. But through those characters, for me, they carry the movie throughout. So the action would just set out through the story as the story progresses. So when you guys watch it, you may enjoy it, you might like it, but you have to watch it to make for your own opinion, because as it deals with mental health, it will take a while. It may seem complex to understand in a fair amount, but yeah, for me, and the guy who plays Dark Century, he's a character that doesn't know who he is. He has amnesia in the beginning, because again, the Valentina, the lady that Julia Dreyfus plays, she's created this project. She started this to create a super being that's going to be part of a program, a main force for protecting citizens out there. She's going to try to use, and then the main characters with Yelena, that Florence Pugh plays with the other Marvel, she meets them in the facility that they go to find that the mission that Valentina sends them on, which is played by again Julia Dreyfus. Yeah, I don't want to give too much away, but it will develop from there, and then you're going to understand about the mental health of each characters and how they come through. But you will carry the movie through, and you, at least for me, enjoyed it all the way through. Good connection between Florence Pugh and David Harper in that scene. You will enjoy. But that's as much as I can tell you, so give it over to my friend.
As you can see, he did a very good review. I struggle with mental health, okay? And this guy next to me has truly been there. He has helped me throughout. I struggled doing this review, and he done it perfectly. So thank you, Lib, for doing this review for me.
No problem.
Because thank you.
Friend, no problem.
Thank you for everything you've done for me. It's like in the film.
No worries.
I'm like Sentry, and he's like Florence Pugh's character, and he's giving me advice. He's calmed me down. He's helping not to destroy myself like Sentry wanted to destroy the world. He was a program.
Yeah.
He got bullied. He got treated like shit, and that's how I feel sometimes. And he had someone to help him.
And you also enjoy his character throughout the movie.
Exactly. And Florence Pugh felt alone. Her character, Alana, her character felt alone because she has to do something. It's like I have to do something, and it's been hard, man. There's a light behind us because someone's driving away. We're outside. Listen, my conclusion is that we all need help in this world. We all need someone in this world, and it deals with loneliness and sadness and everything. So I'm lost for words now. I'm lost for words. Lost for words. Talk for me, please. I'm lost for words now. Guys, I have to say goodbye to you now. If you like my video, please leave a comment. If you like my channel, please subscribe. I'm lost for words now because it's a touchy subject for me. You got 1 minute before it ends.
Yeah, there's much I could say for what I've already said about the movie. Just I reckon when you see it yourself, you'll be able to make your own decision. But I think you would like it in the ways it will progress in the storyline. Again, you're enjoying the character, especially this new character. This guy plays Dark Century. He was a fresh new character for this Marvel film, and I think he did a good job. Just to say that. So, peace out, people. Hand you back over to my friend.
No more words. No more words. Not this video. No more words. Hello, YouTubers. How you all doing? This is an extension to my video, the one I did the other night with my friend when we was reviewing Thunderbolts. In that film, it mentioned about mental health. It showed mental health, what it's like to be lonely, and that is me. I've been through all of that. Alcoholism, drinking a lot, being lonely, not having no one around you, being single, not being with someone, partner, girlfriend. I've been through all of that, but there is help. You can speak with someone, Samaritans, friends, family, people at work, social groups. You're never alone, guys. It's all in the mind, and I want to get out there that we should all have someone out there. We should never be judged for who we are, and hopefully things can get better around the world. God be with you guys, and thank you for following me on my YouTube. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you for your comments. Bye for now. Hello YouTubers, how you all doing? Really hope the weather's good wherever you are. The weather was okay here, a bit cold, a bit rainy, but it warmed up later on. As you can see, I'm not at my usual place doing the video. I'm somewhere different. I'm in my friend's house, and his name is called Russell. Hi Russell.
Oh,
I met Russell about 20 years ago in church. Why am I in his house? Why is he on the video? Because we watched Superman together. I watched it before, he watched it before on his own, and now we're combining it to talk about the movie together. So let's talk about who is in the movie. David Consrett as Superman, Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane, Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor, Alan Tudyk as Gary, Eddie Gareth as Mr. Terrific, Nathan Fillion as Guy Gardner, Isabel Misney as Hawkgirl. You know my pronunciation can be good, can be bad, but I'm getting there. Writer, director, producer, James Gunn. You know what? This film was amazing. I loved it. I watched it with my sister the very first time, and then I watched it again tonight with Russell. James Gunn took over at DC, okay? They gave him the big job at Warner Brothers, and he directed Guardians of the Galaxy, and I love it. Absolutely love it, especially the third one. Christopher Reeve was my favourite Superman. I absolutely loved him. There was a documentary this year, and I watched it about his life story, and it got to me. And this film, they had elements of it, music, which I love, this backstory, a little bit of the backstory, but I wanted more. I forgot to mention as well, Bradley Cooper was in this film as Carol, isn't it? Jor-El, yes. This is better than Henry Cavill. I can't stand the guy. It's this fucking shit Superman. I think he's a good actor. I loved him in Mission Impossible. I loved him in
Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Yes, thank you for reminding me. And you had the Justice Society in this film. Everything. James Gunn wrote it, produced it, directed it. His first film, and it's the start of the DC projects. The next one will be Supergirl, and you got Batman and the Batman and the Brave, innit?
Batman and the Bold.
Yeah, Batman and Bold, yeah. And you got other films coming up as well, Wonder Woman, but straight out of the gate, this is good. I love the interaction between David Consrett and Rachel Brosnahan, Lois Lane, and Superman, especially at the start of it, when they had that interview. Everyone saw it in the trailer, and then you had the Justice League or the Justice Society.
Justice Gang, I think they did.
Society, I think it was.
Justice Society was, I think it was Black Adam.
This is Justice Gang.
This one was Justice Gang.
Okay, yeah. Well, everything's justice, basically. Everything's justice.
Yeah.
Hawkgirl was good. Nathan Fillion was good as Guy Gardner. Mr. Terrific. He blew me away. When I was in the cinema with my sister, she loved him. I loved him. He was good. He should have been the main guy and stuff everyone else. You didn't need Hawkgirl. You did not need Guy Gardner. You just needed him. This is the best interracial Superman since the original. For me, personally, I loved it. But you know what? I know some of DC, but this guy next to me knows more. He's doing a video with me because he knows more about comics than what I do, even though I'm a film buff. He's a comic buff, so he's going to talk more on my behalf. Your turn.
I don't know, I think as a film, it took a very different direction. I think one of the hardest things about doing Superman is a bit similar to when you're doing something like Fantastic Four. The film's been done so many times, and so many of the big stories have been done already. Like, you know, we've already had Doomsday, we've already had Lex Luthor quite a few times, we've already had the 3 villains from Krypton come through. So it's a question of where you're gonna go. I think that was a challenge to this kind of film. Where you're going to go, what you're going to do that's going to be different, and what are you going to give people that they're looking to see? I think these are the big questions you've got to answer if you're going to direct a superhero film.
Do you think that James Gunn did a good job?
I think he did well in 2 of those 3 things. I think he did very well in terms of where you're going to go, in the sense that he dumped us straight into it. He said, look, the history's out there. Yeah, he just dumped it in because, yeah, this is how it is. Let's say you start straight into it. The film was quite fast paced, but it was not a backstory kind of film. It was just like, okay, here we are, here we go.
One thing I forgot to mention, I wanted the backstory a bit more. I like backstories, and that's for me. They went straight into it. We are going to wrap up in a minute because we're not going to give too much away. It's something you have to watch yourself, even though it's been out for a few weeks now and most of it's been in the trailers. But I would say one thing, guys, you need to watch this film. I absolutely enjoyed it. It is, to be honest, you had Supergirl, and this, everyone knows Supergirl is going to be. She had a small cameo, and you know, we forgot to mention the dog.
But then I don't know how much you want to give away. This is me. I don't.
Let's talk about the dog. I love the dog in the film. Crypto, and he was good.
Those stars. I think my personal favourite in terms of supporting casts was Hawkgirl.
Hawkgirl was good.
Hawkgirl, that was the one who I looked at and thought I've always wanted to see her done. I think she was done very well.
She was.
Very true. And when I say that, I mean, you know, there's different iterations of Hawkgirl and Hawkman, but she very much resembled the Hawkgirl of the Justice League cartoons. And that's kind of how I got introduced into Hawkgirl. And it was just very, you know, the fight, the attitude and so on and so forth. I really, you know, they did that character well. What I wanted to see from her, you know, obviously it could have been a bit more, but, you know, that's what you want to see in a superhero cartoon. Does it connect with your memories of how you know some of the characters? It does. So that was very good. Yeah. I
want to say thank you for this video. He described it perfectly well. As you can see, I'm in the car with my little niece, Destiny.
Hi.
As you know, I watched Superman with my friend and my little sister. I did a video with my friend the other night. I didn't do one with my sister yet, but now I'm doing one with my niece. So virtually 3 times I watched the film. So I want my little niece's opinion about the movie. So go ahead, Destiny. How did you like the movie?
I really liked it. And I liked all the people in it, Superman, the dogs. But at the end it was really crazy because we got to see Superwoman.
Yeah, Supergirl.
Supergirl.
Yeah, my little niece really enjoyed it. We was at Enfield Cineworld. I'm not going to talk much about it because I did that before. This is just my little niece's opinion. I'm glad she enjoyed it. She was into it. She enjoyed the characters, the flying, the CGI. She didn't get most of it at the beginning, but I answered her questions. This is the 3rd and final part of my Superman review. First it was with my friend Russell. Then it was with my little niece Destiny. And now it's going to be with my sister Denise. We watched the movie first time together. Then I watched it again with my friend Russell. And then I watched it with my little niece Destiny. But I'm not going to talk about it because I talked about it on the first time. And now my sister's going to talk about it. Okay, Denise, what did you think about the film?
Yeah, I thought it was really interesting, exciting, really compelling. I loved the special effects, and it was very fast paced as well, so you just didn't really know what to expect. You know, 1 minute, you know, he's doing one thing, next minute he's overdoing something else, and yeah, I just found it very, very interesting. Thought the actor was, you know, acted really, really well. Would have been good to have seen a little bit more of his character as Clark Kent. Yeah, that's true. That is true. And do you think they should have had more of a backstory, like more like
the beginning, a prequel.
Yeah, I think that would have been a little bit more interesting because when it first starts off, you're a little bit confused. But I guess that's how it is with some films, isn't it? It starts off one way, and then you're thinking, "Oh, what does this all mean?" And then as the movie goes on, you do understand more about the story and what it's about. Yeah, I don't know.
I think they did that. I think they did that because of they not doing his backstory because they did it in the other films, but. So they want to do something different. Carry on.
Yeah, and I thought that other actor was quite good as well. I can't remember what the guy's name was.
Which
the
guy?
Baddie guy, the one that was trying to make Superman.
Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor.
Yeah. I thought Lex Luthor was quite good.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, I thought it was good. I think there could have been a little bit more to the storyline. I know obviously they were just trying to make Superman look bad and obviously make Lex Luthor, sorry.
Lex Luthor, yes.
Look really, really good, and for them to just not kind of believe in Superman anymore. I think I was just more compelled by the action and the fast-pacedness of the film as opposed to the story itself.
No, it was quite good. What about the other actors?
Lois Lane. Is it Lois Lane?
Lois Lane.
Yeah, she was good. I really liked the guy that
Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, Mr. Fantastic. Yeah, I thought he was really, really good and interesting. I love the fact that he was just so straight faced a lot of the times. You didn't know what to expect.
I think it might mean Mr. Terrific.
Yeah.
I think Mr. Fantastic is Fantastic Four. Mr. Terrific. Yeah.
It was just It was. I mean, there was some parts where I was like, oh my gosh, like what's gonna happen next? And it was really, really compelling. And I liked it. I genuinely did like it. I just think there could have been a little bit more to the story. It would have maybe been good to see his parents a little bit more, Superman's parents.
Yeah.
I think the dog was really, really funny.
Yeah.
I thought it was good. I don't know why for me it was just missing that something. I don't know what that something is.
Okay. And one more thing. How do you compare it to the original Superman, Christopher Reeves?
I mean, well, Christopher Reeves films are classic. I mean, it's so hard to compare because obviously both of them are Superman. But if we're talking about the storylines, I think with the Christopher Reeve one, it was always kind of the same type of thing in terms of you got the baddie and then you got Superman saving the day. Which this one they were just trying to make Superman appear different to the public. Yeah. And obviously it was kind of Superman trying to convince the public that actually he is a good person, and then him thinking, oh my gosh, like he's been put in this world to be the bad person, but actually he's not the bad person, and he did actually in the end come through, and the public seemed to have liked him again. So it was kind of winning over the public again, which was so different to what Christopher Reeve was doing. And obviously because we are in 2025 now compared to when that last film was made, the graphics and the quality of the film is obviously much better, and that I really, really enjoy. So but obviously Christopher Reeve one's a classic.
Thank you for your insight into the film. I was very good watching it with you at the cinema Cineworld Enfield, and I hope that we can get to watch another film and do another review together soon.
Absolutely.
Okay, guys, thank you for watching this video. If you like my video, please leave a comment. If you like my channel, please subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye for now. Hello YouTubers, how you all doing? I hope you're having an amazing day wherever you are. I'm doing something different. Normally I'd be in my room talking about films, but this time I'm going to talk about me. Me and my friend Lim, we came back from Ely, which is in Cambridgeshire. We watched Deadpool and Wolverine. Say hello, Lim.
Hi guys.
I'm in Cherry Hinton at the minute. This is where my ex came from, where I first met her 3 years ago. I spent most of my time in Cambridge. The reason I'm here is because I have fond memories watching films around here. I started my liking film years ago. Videos, recording films, going to cinema, seeing celebrities, going to film premieres. Not what you think, going inside cinema, standing outside, star spotting. My film career has grown, so I'm going to give thanks to Cambridge. That's why I'm here. I'm going to talk more about myself. I'm going to talk more about what makes me tick about film, why I started the YouTube channel. In time, you're going to find out a lot more about me. Not too much, otherwise that would be too much. I want to say something about myself, a little bit about myself. But I hope you enjoy watching it. I hope you get to know a little bit more about myself, and I really hope you enjoy subscribing, watching my videos, and enjoying what is to come. Enjoy the rest of the year, guys. Enjoy your day, enjoy everything, because there's still a long way to go. It's almost the end of 2024, and 2025 is going to be even an amazing year for films and me reviewing and talking about them. This is the church I go to, St. Ignatius Church in London, where I live. I was born in Coventry. For anyone don't know, that's in England, Midlands. I live in London. Now we got out of the way, let's talk about the movie bit. I started liking movies when I was very young. Started watching movies on TV, and I remember my dad got our first video, VHS. We started to get videos, rent them out, watching them. The first one was Ninja films, and it started like Back to the Future, or Karate Kid, Chuck Norris films, 48 Hours, Golden Child, Rebel Cop, you know. And I started to like movies from there. And the first time I went to the cinema, I saw a Tarzan film. I can't remember what it was, but it was Tarzan. And then I went to see Batman with my friends. The very first Batman, Michael Keaton, Jack Nicholson as Joker, Kid Passenger. And you know guys, I love Batman. I'm a big Batman fan. And then the first film I watched on my own was Prince of Thieves, Robin Hood, Kevin Costner. I love that film. I got it on DVD. And I got DVD collecting as well. Memorabilia. I'm going to movie exhibitions. I'm a big Trekkie. I love Star Trek. You know stuff that way. I just love movies. And you know what made me get into doing YouTubing? That is a certain person called John Campier, a YouTuber. Grace Runfield. I like watching their videos. But the main guy who I used to listen to before, still do sometime, is Mark Commode, Simon Mayo, their movie show. I just love movies, and I'm so happy I got to the YouTube channel now. As you know, I'm a chef. I love going to church. My faith to God is really strong, and He's the one that put me on this path. Absolutely. I want to thank you so much for watching my YouTube channel. And I forgot to mention one thing as well. I used to go to award ceremonies, at the BAFTA Awards. I'd love to be at the Oscars one day. I'd love to go to LA, but the BAFTAs. And I used to stand outside watching celebrities. And I've seen quite a few. I even stand next to them, talk to some of them, even had their autographs. I just love movies. I'm part of my film and recording inside the gym. And this is one of my friends, best friend, who I know for 20 years, Russell. I met him in church, St. Ignatius Church, and he's helping me record my video. So say hello.
Hey, you guys, right?
Tell me a bit about me.
This brother, Nick. Yeah, Nick's a good guy. No, I said I met him in church. He's a chef. I think one of the first things I know about Nick is
he was the first one to arrange a get together, and he actually said he was going to cook for everyone, and all we ever had to do was just turn up. And believe it or not, I didn't turn up, but I had nothing on that same day. But I remember going past the church and popped in, and he was there, he delivered. He was the first one that really did something and actually brought us all together. And that was my first clear memory of Nick. After that, we went to, we had like Bible study practice together, us with Marcus. A lot of times there was like 3 of us, there was 5 of us sometimes, but on a regular basis there was the 3 of us coming. And it was like a genuine bonding session. We really got to know each other. And then from there we kind of learned about his love of cinema. And he's an avid, as you know, he's an avid cinema fan. Regularly goes there, you've seen his videos, YouTube videos and stuff like that. He loves the whole aura of from the going to the quality of the films to the directors, he knows it. So it's a big part of him and his identity. I think this is why he's trying to reflect some of who he is by putting this video together. So yeah, top guy.
Yes, thank you. Okay, it's me again. Okay, I'm doing these videos because making this film because I want to talk about mental health. I want to talk about how I'm feeling, how I feel suicidal, I don't want to be here anymore. I'm going to reflect on it more, bit by bit. But at the minute I'm in the gym. I'm training. It's good for my stability, good for me, and I hope that I will get better. So what I'm trying to say is that training is good. It's good for the mind, good for the spirit, good for the soul. What I was saying is completely right. Known for all that time, church, cinema, everything, which I'll be going into the rest of my video. So I want to say to you, thank you for watching. Keep safe and keep your mind in check. It's important. Training, it's important. Fitness is important. Health is important. And that's what I'm trying to do now in the gym. So thank you guys.